score prediction will be?
I'm reckoning it's going to be 4-1 with a hat-trick.
Student Grace O'Malley Kumar was a superstar on the hockey pitch, but it was her actions while walking home from a night out last June that were utterly remarkable. Just 200 metres from home, accompanied by her friend Barnaby Webber, the two were attacked by this man, Valdo Calocane, a stranger suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. Calocane stabbed Barnaby first, 10 times in total. As Grace tried to protect him, she was knifed too, a total of 23 times.
Her last moments were in pain, and that's something that really hurts me to think about. And she was a hero. That was her character. She tried her best to save her friend, and that's just simply her character.
She had extensive lacerations on her hands, clearly defence wounds.
The love of our life has been taken away from us. The music from my ears has been taken away. Our landscape has turned from vivid colour to black and white.
I haven't had an older sister to call. She hasn't been there to pick up the phone to me. And all I can do now to take any comfort in the slightest is I sleep with her university hockey top on my pillow. And I wear her clothes. That's how I try and connect with Grace. I have her earring in now, which I always keep in, because again, it's a part of her. And that's how I try and get as close as I can to her.
In court today, the families of both Grace and Barnaby were overwhelmed with emotion, at points having to leave the room crying. But they did get to address their children's killer directly. Barnaby's mother, Emma Webber, said, "I have lost my firstborn, my soulmate. He was part of me for almost 20 years. I thought we would have decades more." Speaking of seeing his body in a hospital chapel, she said, "I was terrified to go in and almost didn't. I'm so glad he had his final kiss on his forehead from me, something no parent should have to do. All I have left is his hair in my necklace I carry around." And there were other victims. Calocane stabbed school caretaker Ian Coates to death on his way to work before stealing his van and running over 3 pedestrians. They survived, but one was left critically injured. Calocane believed he was being spied on by housemates and the British intelligence services, and on one occasion went to their headquarters in London to hand himself in. He'd been detained in hospital under mental health laws 4 times and arrested in 2021 for assaulting a police officer. Ultimately, Calocane was deemed psychotic, but of low risk to others. Addressing Calocane in court, Ian Coates' son James said, "You can't imagine how hard it is to take that phone call and be told your dad has been killed. Lives have been forever changed. We have lost 50% of our DNA. You claim voices told you to kill innocent people. Listen to me. Kill yourself." Tomorrow, a court will hear evidence from psychiatrists who evaluated Calocane after his arrest, which you can see here. And there are now big questions for those organisations that knew about his alarming behaviour but left him free to commit such horrific violence. Becky Cottrell, Sky News, Nottingham Crown Court.